everybody, welcome back to the Mumkey and
BIGS show.
Well, now, as you all recall, not too long ago, we had the funeral of Mumkey and BIGS, a tragic event in the show's history. We both died of horrible atrocities before both of us, and somehow I survived my death, and I went on to do a month's worth of Kino podcasts and such. But now, BIGS has been resurrected. And he's got
Partially, still got the COVID.
Yeah. BIGS, what happened? How did you revive from your untimely demise?
I think one day I just went upstairs and I looked at the calendar and realized, wow, it's really been a month and a half since I started binging Survivor.
Is that what you were binging Survivor the whole time you were gone?
Basically, I don't think I think I left my room like 3 times.
Aren't you supposed to be like job hunting and shit?
Yeah. The
maybe
job
you should
hunting
apply to be on Survivor. You have plenty of experience.
Going well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, apply for Survivor. They're looking for people to be in season 41 and 42, and I think you would fit the bill.
Unfortunately, based off what Jeff said, they're also not looking for anyone due to COVID, so...
If I recall, in the Winners at War finale, Jeff told 16 and 17-year-olds watching at home to apply. So I guess he's expecting them to not actually be on for years. Because I think you got to be 18.
Apply now, and then you can be on in 2 years, is what he meant.
All right, Biggs. Let's go back in time, shall we? You know that video? The guy who's at E3 and he's like up on stage and he's talking about Tom Clancy,
Oh, yeah.
Ghost Recon.
Yeah, that's a Cropcat video, I think?
I don't know who made it, but it was part of our Cultural Sounds albums.
It was a Cropcat video.
I'm working on a video about we did a series of challenge-based randomized videos, kind of similar to Wheel of Punishment and Wheel of Cursed Meals. But back in high school, it was called Challenge Showdown.
Oh boy!
And there's a great scene in one of the episodes where we're driving in my Jeep Grand Cherokee and we're just blasting our meme music, and it's so uncomfortable and hard to watch that I don't know if of all the things I've willingly posted online, I feel like this might be a bridge too far. I don't know if I feel comfortable letting people see that.
It definitely thinking back now on it, it is really cringy because it would just be a random YouTube music that we found on SyncTube that we just all throw on a disc, and then our friend Chum would draw like meme pictures.
Yeah, he'd draw like a Pepe or a Bane on the cover.
Random pictures on the cover.
And we had 4 issues. It was Cultural Sounds 1 through 4.
Did I tell you I randomly found number 3 in my closet a long time ago?
No, do you still have it?
Maybe. I'd have to look through my boxes. I'd moved again since then, so...
Oh. Well, yeah, let's get some Cultural Sounds going. That should be the OST to this show. It's just all these meme music in the background so they can't hear us talking.
Yeah, sadly, number 1 and 2 are just gone forever.
Are they?
I don't remember what was even on them.
I'm sure we could figure it out. I don't know which volume we're listening to in the video that I'm working on, but it includes such hits as Galo Sangan, which I'll name each song, meme song, and Biggs will perform them so you guys know what's going on. So we got Galo Sangan. Go!
That's the
go,
one that's...
Go! Galo Sangan! Yeah. Okay. We've got... I think how to draw Sanic.aamv or whatever was on there.
Oh, no. We did.
Yeah.
Every time that came on, somebody would turn the radio all the way up.
Are you going to perform it so people know what it sounds like?
I don't think my voice could handle that.
Just the Green Hill Zone, but blasted as loud as possible.
Oh, man. Wasn't Comsuster Todd on there too or something?
Well, that's just a good song. It's not even a meme at that point.
It was I think we said we wanted to add one sad song so we could all cry on our road trip.
Which is even more pathetic.
That's fine.
Is it bad if I agree with every lyric in Comsuster Todd? Which is I think it's German for come sweet death.
No, it just makes you a doomer.
Oh, okay. You haven't even seen Evangelion, have you? You probably don't even know what that is.
So it's on my watch list, actually, because I remember watching it, like, a long time ago when it was on TV, but I never actually sat and watched through it.
Evangelion was on TV?
Yeah, it was, what channel would that come on? I don't remember. It came back to...
Toonami?
Maybe, I don't
Adult
know.
Swim?
It was on...
It was not on fucking Nick at Night, you fucking liar.
Nick at Night.
That's where you watch Full House, big. You think they're gonna have? You think they're gonna have an hour block of
You're
Full House and
telling me
Evangelion back to back?
that-
What an absurd lineup! What network would put that on television?
Yes, Full House came on, and then it was Evangelion, and then right after that, it was, was a Henderson,
Castration tools. They put that on Nick at Night.
Yeah, dude, you're not supposed to watch if you're a kid.
Okay, our big recommendation of the day. I'm gonna forget to put this in the description, so go check it out, kids. It's the funniest video you'll ever see. Go up into your YouTube search bar, fuck this podcast, stop listening, type in Henderson castration.
No.
You're gonna see, it's not even a gore video, really. It's an advertisement where this farmer has all these power tools that are specialized in removing the genitals from I guess horses. Is that what they were?
Yes. Why? It's like a legit ad, and it's like...
Yeah, because he's selling his tools.
Yeah, and it's even on, like... Well, I remember when we watched it was on, like, their YouTube channel. So it's like, they made this ad. You know it's never going to play on TV. Nobody in the right mind would put that on TV. So, like,
I mean, we would.
Play?
If they put us in charge of Nick at Night, I would play Henderson castration tools as an ad between Full House and Evangelion.
Yeah, but you're also the type to play Rice Krispies like every 5 minutes.
People would enjoy that. That gets thousands of views and the upwards of 1.8 thousand views.
And you would play the Tone Day Galasengan troll video.
Hey, I looked it up. That Tone Day game, and nobody's going to remember this because it was from a video 6 months ago, but another meme song that was probably on Cultural Sounds is a PS2 Japanese game commercial for Clonoa or some shit.
I have no idea.
But the commercial just goes, toned it, toned it, toned it, toned.
Yeah. I remember that specifically. I think it was on number 3, and what we did with this... It was like every third track was Tone Day. So it was on there like 8 times.
And we had to blast the
yes.
stereo every time and just scream Tone Day. Well, I looked it up. In the Tone Day game, we can purchase a hard copy for only $22, which, if I recall, is probably way cheaper than when it first even came out. So this is a real steal.
Why don't we just get an emulated version? Like,
because I don't want to emulate a PS2. I mean... I have a PlayStation 2 and the capacity to plug it into my computer.
Are we going to play the Tone Day game?
I'm thinking after we beat Pokemon Blaze Black...
So never.
A game series that has been going on for well over a year. I think after we beat it, we should play Tone Day. I think that'd be fun. Even if they get less than 500 views each, because nobody's ever heard of this character or this game. And I think it's exclusively in Japanese. I don't think there's an American release, but...
So how... What do you even know what the game is? Is it like a platformer or something?
It's probably a platformer because I think Tone Day in Japanese means fly. So it's like, oh, this character's mechanic is that it can fly. Have fun playing that.
I guess that makes sense as to why the entire commercial is the character flying around.
Yeah, it makes a little bit of sense, I think. But Biggs, let's go back in time, shall we?
We're doing that again? Even further back?
The last time we saw Biggs, he was doing a 24-hour stream, and then we never did another podcast to talk about how it went. So if you can recall all those years ago, how was the Biggs 24-hour punishment stream? Did people stay tuned the whole time? Was it just a barrel of monkeys and fun?
I was honestly surprised at how many people stuck around. Like... I think when I first started, it was at like 100 some people watching, and it kind of dwindled down to like 80. But then it was concurrently 80 for like the entire stream. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like half the time I'm just sitting there listening to Florian talk about his game that he's making, and people are just in chat having a great time. I'm like, all right, if you guys like this, whatever.
I'm sure Florian was excited that 80 people listened to him talk about his Squid Game for the first time.
Yeah, he he had quite a few of the people watching me like open up his stream too and start talking in his chat, but then everybody realized that Florian never talks to his chat, so it wasn't really worth it.
Well, there was a bit of controversy, and I think I need to come in and back you up because I was there. I saw what happened.
Uh-oh.
And some people just they don't have the hindsight of the truth. It was supposed to be a 24-hour stream. It got cut short on night one because of a power outage, but then the next day you did complete the entire 24 hours. The problem is YouTube, when you stream for over like 12 hours, it will just delete the last whatever isn't in those 12 hours.
I completely forgot, and what's terrible is people told me in chat, like, hey, Biggs, make sure once it gets close to 12, you cut it and restart it, otherwise it'll cut it off. And like, I completely forgot. So like the second stream, there's like 2 hours that was cut off the end.
Whatever number of hours it is, Biggs did ultimately complete 24 hours of punishment streaming. You just wouldn't know that by looking at the streams because, yeah, YouTube itself deleted a big chunk of the final part. So hey, Biggs completed it. Stop saying he didn't do it. He hasn't been hibernating away in fear of your criticism, folks. He was watching Survivor.
I gotta come clean. That's what it was. Like after the stream,
He's
I was
so
like,
upset
oh,
by
man,
these fucking kids on Discord.
These kids are gonna just talk trash about me. I can't handle that. My ego is too fragile. I can't. No, I have to hide and wait until I get the go ahead to come out of the darkness.
And the Donnie darkness.
I finally got a snap of Blaze from Mumkey telling me, that was the sign that it's okay. They forgot about it.
That was our secret code?
Yeah, okay. It was Blaze.
Well, I think we're done talking about the past. We should talk about the present, Biggs. We were just talking about our close personal friend Florian. And this week has been a very special week for the Game Squid on YouTube channel, everyone. Because Florian has been doing a week's worth of animations, a new animation every day. And so far, the first 3 have come out, and I showed them to Biggs. Biggs, are Florian's animations Kino? Go.
I would personally have to say yes. I think they were very enjoyable to watch. And I even made you rewatch all 3. You had already seen them. I'm like, nope, we got to watch all 3 again, Give our buddy Florian some more views, give him some more support. But I think everyone should go watch it. I think they're all great.
Which one would you recommend the most?
Probably the Dark Souls one was the easiest to watch, I would say.
Oh, the longest one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really good.
Okay. Yeah, no, Florian is great. Yeah.
Florian was killing the noobs.
No, he was, yeah, but then somebody was protecting the noobs.
Please, not the blue sword and the yellow sword, please. Why you do this to me?
Well, Biggs, I'm done reviewing Florian's cartoons.
Why? We didn't get your review.
They're great. I can't wait to see the rest.
Yeah, so there you go. Florian's 7 days of animations is Kino. You should definitely go check it out.
Yeah. Maybe when they're all done, you and Florian can do a Kino episode together talking about them, and I can just not be involved.
Why is that?
Because I got such glowing praise, I don't want to come off as a Florian dick sucker.
Oh, but you'd be the doting best friend that everyone needs.
I don't think of myself as anybody's best friend. I'm more of like...
You're Blaze's best friend.
Yeah, I'm Blaze's owner. And that's pretty much the end of my relationship tally. It's like me and Blaze, and then
what about Isabel?
Yeah,
What about Scorch?
They're Blaze's friends.
They
okay?
I
just let them hang out because they like Blaze.
Fair enough.
Well, Biggs, I'm excited to hear about all the adventures you've been on since the last episode, but it genuinely sounds like you've exclusively been staying home watching TV.
Yeah, it's been really depressing just sitting at home watching season after season of Survivor. I think I went from, what were we watching out here? It was like season 13 or something like that. And now I'm on season 30 and it's only been a month.
You're on 31.
31.
Yeah, that's almost, what, 1 season every 2 days or something?
Yeah.
That is a lot of Survivor to watch.
It's definitely not healthy in the slightest, especially like on your mind, just sitting there constantly watching Survivor. So there was even nights where I'm like Oh, well, I guess it wouldn't be nights, it'd be mornings. I go to bed at like 7 a.m. and it's like, oh man, this is going on this season. And it like really get to me. I'm sitting there thinking about it. And it's funny because I've seen all these seasons before, so I know well, sometimes I remember what happens, but...
Folks, imagine staying at home for a full month, rewatching a show you've already seen. And that's how, if you ever want to play Biggs in a biopic, that's how you get into the headspace of the character.
Yeah. It's not a good headspace, though, so...
And you also...
do it at your own cost.
You're so straight edge now, you don't drink, you don't smoke. Like, you're just sitting there sober watching TV for a month. That's got to be even more miserable. You can't even pass out from booze.
Yeah, definitely being trapped in your own mind while watching something you've already seen at least twice is probably not the best thing to do, but you know what? It's been fine.
What would be the best thing to do?
Maybe play one of the 200 plus games I have on Steam that I've bought and have not touched.
So in your world, the best, most healthy, important thing you could do is play games on Steam?
Yes. I've got nothing better going for me right now, sadly, folks.
I mean, you could just apply for some jobs. And...
we'll go into that right now, actually.
Okay.
So... I had applied for a lot of entry-level IT jobs because that's the kind of stuff I'm going into at school and whatnot. And basically, so I'll give them like a week is what they always say. Give them a week and then call them. And some of them called me like within a week and they were like, oh, we don't want to bring on more people right now.
Understandable.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so that whole spiel. And then the ones I called back, they're like, well... we like everything on your resume, but come back when you have like...
Did you put the Mumkey and BIGS show on your resume?
No, I did not, sadly.
Because when I apply for...
bolstered it.
When I apply for jobs, I list you as a coworker and I make you a business reference so that they can call you and find out how good at podcasting I am.
Yeah. But, so yeah, the other ones are like, come back when you have like an associate's degree, and I'm just sitting there thinking like, you know, on your prerequisites, it doesn't show college experience at all, like no degrees, no certificates. So why are you telling somebody for an entry-level job they need an associate's? But okay.
Good question.
That's fine. Sure. And another thing I ran into that was really tough was almost all of them want 2+ years of experience. But where are you going to get that experience if nobody hires you because they want experience?
Maybe you can get an internship while in college. Eggs.
Yeah, sadly, Des Moines is not the best place for like decent IT internships.
Oh.
So I have started looking into some state jobs, and I think that might be a bit easier, but I'm not sure if the state's really hiring right now since they're the ones that seem to be shutting down first.
True.
So
it would be nice to have some of that government insurance.
Yeah.
You know, get one of those jobs and just, hey, I'll part-time, got all my insurance and benefits and shit. Fuck, that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, like work remote from home would be great. But yeah, so it's not exactly been a cakewalk in the job field, but you know.
Yeah, this is probably one of the worst times in our lifetimes to be unemployed, looking for. I guess most people are not hiring, as the pandemic is now reaching record numbers. Somehow, have you seen this shit, Biggs? Evidently, in a lot of places, the virus is there's more cases and more deaths than ever before. I thought we were past this shit. Why do you and all the fucking Trump fans got to make shit worse? Fucking Mexicans.
Whoa, bro.
Fucking you Mexicans love Trump so much that you keep spreading the Rona.
You know, honestly, like, for the past month or so, I've been under a rock. Like, I didn't follow any news.
What are you, fucking Patrick Star? You literally live under a rock?
Yes.
Watching TV?
I didn't follow any news. I didn't follow any politics. I didn't really follow anything. So, honestly, any current events that you're talking about, I have no clue.
Oh, yeah, coronavirus. Super current event that you wouldn't have heard about otherwise.
Yeah, but current numbers, I wouldn't know.
Do you respect that sometimes when it shows Patrick's rock upright, the only things in his house are a TV and a chair? That's my soul creature right there. That's
relatable.
all he has.
Yeah.
He just fucking watches TV.
He's our
all
spirit
day.
animal, yeah.
Yeah. What a chat. Well,
most relatable guy on SpongeBob. Why not?
speaking of Rona and deadly disease, I think Biggs and I are both fucking sick. We probably both have Corona. Because believe it or not, Biggs and we've been struggling eating and sleeping. It's been miserable. We were supposed to do this podcast last night. We felt so sick. Wake up this morning, feel as sick, if not more so, because of the lack of sleep and eating. And I was like, fuck it, let's just sit down, record the show. I wanted us to also record the rest of Pokemon Blaze Black, like just in one session, one sitting.
Just chugging energy drinks and eating snacks.
Just 45-minute episodes, keep going until we're done. But now we're like filming our main show and we're not even like 20 minutes in it. I'm thinking, there's no way I could talk for 5 hours straight. I feel like I'm about to pass out right now.
Yeah, and like, it's even worse because like the lack of sleep is bad enough. Not eating is not great. But it's 3:33 p.m. currently, and all we've had today is one pancake each.
I had half a pancake and then I had to stop.
And we feel sick to our stomach. It's awful. I don't know what's going on. I think it's Blaze's fault. He must have poisoned us.
We might have the Rona. I don't know. I've been hearing you cough a lot.
True.
And it's not because you were sucking my dick, because it's not long enough to hit the back of your throat and to cause a cough like that.
That's frightening to picture, but
is it? Because it turns me on.
I had mentioned before we started recording, it's probably my body being angry at me for leaving my cave for the first time in a month.
You think it knows?
Yeah,
you could tell that you embraced sunlight again.
Maybe it's detoxing all the biohazards in my body from being in one spot for a month. That could be too.
I just think it's tragic that me and Biggs are together for the first time since McDonald's released 20-piece spicy chicken nuggets, and now we're both too sick and disgusted to... I don't think I could eat 3 of their nuggets right now, let alone 20.
Before we started recording, we're like, yeah, we should probably get lunch and then go record something, and it's like, we're just gonna skip lunch because we don't know if we can keep anything down.
Yeah, what is going on, man? People are so fucking pissed at me that I'm only releasing 2 podcasts a week. Only 2.
How dare you?
It's like there are people with like Patreons and shit making $30,000 a month for posting 1 podcast episode a week. I'm doing twice as much as that, basically for free, while sick, and I'm still getting shit from people. How come you haven't posted any new videos yet? Well, I've been feeling kind of sick lately. I mean, at least I'm still doing the podcast, you know? But
yeah,
people are so... You know what? Fuck it. As soon as I feel better, I'll try to crank out a new Simi and Jimmy video every fucking week for you mongrels, so you stop shitting all over me, send me fucking rude tweets saying, oh, normally I hate asking for free content, but this is out of line. You've only posted 2 free podcasts a week for the last month, Mumkey. Where the fuck have you been? Okay, my bad.
Oh yeah.
Normal. I'm sure you normally hate asking for free shit online. I can tell by the way you're doing it now.
Yeah. I mean, heaven forbid somebody have things going on and they're just not feeling like recording, you know, or something like that.
Yeah.
I've also gotten a lot of fun snaps of people and their numerous amounts of rumors that have been going around, like
rumors about you that you're
both
dead.
Of us.
I've heard that you're dead. Is that true?
So I got one person that messaged me and they're like, I gotta ask you. There's a lot of rumors going around that Mumkey got in a car wreck.
Me?
In that he's passed away, and I'm like, bro.
Wait, when was that? Because I don't remember hearing about me being dead from a car wreck. When did that happen?
Maybe a week or so ago.
So this fucker is not subscribed to this channel then, where I've been consistently posting podcasts?
I don't know, bro. There's another one where there was a rumor that what was it? That we had another falling out, and that
because I fucked your little brother. And you were jealous because you wanted to fuck him, but you can't because you're related, and you're like, oh, fuck this shit. Why are you nodding and licking your lips?
I'm really disgusted right now. But no, they're like...
I can't even make you throw up because there's no food in there.
They're like, Biggs, I heard that like there's another falling out and that you've taken the channel hostage from Mumkey. And
I've been posting on it the whole time!
you're threatening deletion again. I'm like, where is this coming from? They're like, oh, it's on Reddit. I'm like, of course it is.
People still talk about us on Reddit? I haven't checked Reddit in like a year.
I guess so, because that's where a lot of, like, the car wreck rumor came from.
Car wreck.
And then another person
I
said,
wish I was in a fucking car wreck. Can we all will this into the universe? Can we get like some, you know those stupid comments where they'll, like when they're trying to help Goku with the spirit bomb and they all put their hands up?
Puts their hands
But
up.
it's like little emoticons. Can we do that to, everybody combines their spirit energy to make sure I'm in a car wreck or crash?
I think for you to get in a car crash, so you're gonna have to drive more than like 10 minutes total a week. So you're gonna have to get on the road more often for that.
No, I haven't been going anywhere the last week. I've probably been driving my own car probably upwards of 1 minute in the last week. I don't think I've been going anywhere.
Well, so the longest you've been in a car in the last week has been us going to Hy-Vee then, I guess.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I'm in this for the long haul. I see Corona as a sign of the times. We all need to turn our individual homes and spaces into like safe houses where if need be, if I'm not allowed to, for some whatever pandemic or zombie related reason, if I'm not allowed to leave the house for an upwards of 2 or 3 months, I need to be prepared. So I recently bought a weight bench, and I got all that shit set up in one of my rooms, so I can get nice and jacked and all
so
that.
So now you can be better than Jack because he doesn't lift, and now you do.
Wait, who's the Jack that doesn't lift?
Remember, it was Jack from Pokemon, but then he actually came back with an ice punch and saved the day.
Oh, Big Jack 3, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he might lift.
Maybe once, and that's why I got in the one good lick.
And as far as storing up on food, I haven't had an appetite, so that's pretty easy. Just starve.
Yeah.
Just be hungry all the time.
There's, yeah, it's been pretty easy food-wise, because when you don't have an appetite or you're just not thinking about food for multiple days, and you can go like 2 days without eating. It's easy, and it's very cost-effective.
And very costly on, I think, my mental and physical health, because I just feel like fucking garbage. I think
that's besides the point. At least you're saving money, right?
I think
these are trying times. We can't be spending money.
I would not be upset if this was a half-hour-long comeback podcast, just to let everybody know that we're both alive. We're both still planning on doing the show. We just, you know what? We hit the 1-year anniversary of this channel, and we thought, hey, we should do something special for it. And then we did nothing for over a month.
That's what was special, That was the real gift to you guys, was us going away.
No, it was a gift for us, man. Like, oh, we've been doing this shit for a year consistently. Let's take a fucking month-and-a-half long break. I think we've earned it. So that was our gift to ourselves, our anniversary present. I think that's how all couples should do it. 1-year anniversary. Don't see each other for a month. see if you miss each other at all.
I don't think I agree with that one, but for the show, yeah, I can see that.
No. If you want to know that you and your waifu or GF really got it going on, you know what is the phrase? Distance or so, I can't think straight. There's something about how distance makes the heart grow fonder or some stupid shit. All I'm saying is 1-year anniversary. Get the fuck away from that bitch for a month. Maybe go hit up the sororities, pass around some Corona, get your noodle wet.
Hold on a second.
That's what I've been doing while Biggs has been gone.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm sick from herpes, I think.
Oh, no.
Oh. I hate it when that happens.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't greet you with a kiss like usual. Blame COVID for that one.
Before we both pass out, and then I guess I wake up in time to watch the Big Brother finale. Biggs, last night we watched Borat 2, and we already did a Kino review on this channel for it, but nobody has heard your opinion. So for the, I guess, 80% of the film that you were not asleep, what did you think of Borat 2, rated R?
It was Borat. I don't know what else to say. Some of the little
was it Borat though? Because I don't. Borat 1 did not have such a hard-on for this entire movie's about Trump, and this one kind of did.
Yeah, well, I mean, it didn't surprise me. Some of the little skits they did were funny. I think the whole faxing back and forth and that guy just staring at whatever's coming through was pretty funny.
But those scenes in particular were fake as fuck, in my opinion, where he's at the fax machine guy. Because then there's a clip where the cameraman turns and there's a TV up on the wall, and it just so happens to be playing like the exact Trump clip to inspire Borat to go to the next scene. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that, actually. So yeah, I guess it's been a while since I've seen the first one, but I do remember the first one being I think a bit more ballsy.
I would say,
what I would say, like,
if anything, it's more timeless. You think of all the punchlines and all the zingers from Borat 1. These are timeless classics. You got My Wife, you got Not. These are jokes that will always be funny, especially if you're doing a bad Borat impression. Those are hilarious jokes. But then you come to the new movie, and every single line will not even be relevant, a week from today? Like, as soon as Trump's out of office, all these lines about grabbing by the pussy and shit, like, those are not timeless comedy lines. People are not going to watch Borat 2 20 years from now and be laughing hysterically because, like, this shit won't even be relevant to the future. I feel like Borat 1 was more, you could watch that shit in the year 3000 and you would still get something out of it.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. I
guess as a time capsule of 2020, it's pretty good movie, but if we're going for a timeless comedy, I don't know if it is gonna. I don't know if history will look back on Borat 2 as a timeless classic.
Yeah, like, as soon as I found out it was gonna be, like, politically motivated and stuff like that, like, I didn't have that high hopes of it, but I mean, it was a Borat movie.
And since you're a Trump supporter, you probably were extremely offended and upset that your god emperor was being made fun of.
I was so offended. I was so angry. I was so mad that I fell asleep.
Which tends to happen a lot with you.
Well, that's fair. That's fair.
Biggs, we've got a bet going.
I'm a Snorlax, though, remember?
My favorite Pokemon.
So it makes sense. I fall asleep a lot.
Over on the Trash Rats podcast, we've got a $100 bet going on who's going to be inaugurated, not who's going to win the election, because I think we're going to have multiple winners at various points in time, but who gets inaugurated as the next president. Biggs, if you had to place money on it, on who is actually genuinely going to be running the country 3 months from now, who is your money going to?
I think Trump's gonna get it again, to be honest.
Why do you think that? Have you looked at any of, like, I mean, I guess Hillary was winning all the polls last time and stuff, so those are kind of irrelevant, but have you looked into any of it?
Some of the polls I saw, like, had him in, like, a very small lead, but then the next person that was highest on the poll was Joe Jorgensen, so it's like...
Who?
The third party.
What the fuck polls are you looking at that Biden is polling below third party people? I think you might be looking at some Facebook fake news bullshit, dude. There's literally no poll on earth that can justify putting Joe Jorgensen in second above Joe Biden. That is a fucking farce. How can you even bring that up on the show? That's a fucking lie.
I mean, it sure would be funny if that happened.
Dude.
I know the chances are slim to none. Because, you know, the huge saying is voting for third party is basically like not voting at all. But, you know, think about it, it would be funny if it happened.
It would be funny, but I guarantee you Joe Biden, before the election, it's 10/28. Joe Biden already has more votes right now than Joe Jorgensen is going to get total. Yeah. How could that poll justify that lie? What fucking website were you on? Were you on your mom's Facebook, your aunt's Facebook, or your brother's Facebook?
If I was on their Facebooks, it would all be Trump stuff.
That is Trump stuff. Trump winning and Biden being in third is the most Trump stuff I can imagine being on Facebook right now. Complete fucking farce that idiots believe and repost, and then they're gonna be confused why Joe Jorgensen didn't get second.
Fair.
Yeah.
Very fair. But also, like I said, I have not been keeping up with much.
You haven't been keeping up with the Kardashians? They've had so much going on!
I'll try and find that poll, though. It was funny to see, because I didn't believe it when I saw it.
Was it a poll of who's most likely to lose? Because I think that one probably... Well, if it makes you feel any better, Biggs, I'm on the opposite end. I think that Joe Biden will win and be inaugurated, and that is not a belief of support. I'm not saying, oh, I love Joe. Joe is the greatest. I just genuinely think that I think Trump's done. I think he's fucked up too much, and I think that there's a lot more people against him than there are for him at this point.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. And honestly, like, whatever way it goes, I can't say that I'm gonna care that much anyways, because I'm not gonna pay attention to it anyways.
Literally the only advantage I see is if Joe wins and somehow magically gets me some cheap healthcare, because I'm turning 26.
Well, he's not going to get you cheap healthcare because he's going to keep Obamacare in. So, and that raised the premiums ridiculous amount.
Doesn't matter. It's going to be cheaper than whatever Trump is fucking doing right now. Trump has no clue what he's doing with healthcare. He's been president for 4 years and he still says he's thinking about what he's gonna do. It's fucking farce. He'll never do anything. At least with Joe, there's a 1% chance that Bernie and all those other progressives will get in his ear and find a way so that I'm not getting raped up the ass this July when I turn 26 and I gotta spend 12 grand a fucking month on healthcare. Fuck that shit. Get me some good government run garbage that's like $150 a month and I'll be happy.
Yeah, the healthcare premiums for after you're 26 are ridiculous, and it's basically good luck. Like, if you want healthcare, you might as well just not have it. Just don't get sick. Just don't get sick.
I think the law is that you have to have it, right? Like with
No, I thought he got rid of that.
What, Trump got rid of it?
I thought he did, because I thought there was like, you could get fined if you didn't have it, but he got rid of it like his first year in.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Which,
in that case, maybe it'll be better to keep Trump and not have healthcare at all.
Because, yeah, I mean, not having healthcare is obviously, like, ridiculous and very scary because anything could happen.
I'm sick right now and my healthcare is not doing shit for me.
Yeah, but also at the same time, it's like, with it being so expensive, like, no thank you. I'm not going to be spending that much a month for healthcare.
Which is why you should be a Bernie bro and say free healthcare for all people, Biggs. What's your problem? Why do you hate others so much?
Fair.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just a bigot.
Would you be offended if they lowered the military budget by 5%? So they're building what I guess out of every 20 tanks and fighter pilot jets and shit that they build, they're gonna build one less. But now everybody gets free healthcare. Would you be that offended by that? Really?
No.
No. Why the fuck do people act like this shit is difficult? It's not that fucking hard.
Like, I mean, I guess I don't know current numbers, but I know our government or our military has to be like one of the highest in the world.
Dude, it's literally higher than the next 10 highest combined.
Yeah.
It's a fucking joke.
Even if they
What? We're not even in war right now, are we? Can we please give that money to the American people? Please! It's our fucking money. My tax dollars do not need to be spent in the trillions to kill brown kids. Please just make it so I don't have to pay fucking healthcare. Please! It's my fucking tax money. Suck my fucking monkey dick.
Well, you should already know that that's not going to come back to you at all. Like, even our local tax that we pay that's supposed to pay for roads and stuff, and you've seen the roads. The roads around here are atrocious. So I think expecting anything positive from the government coming our way is just a ridiculous lie.
Which is why I think we should all go down the libertarian route, folks, and say, you know what? Fuck the government. Fuck them all.
Oh, but dude, third party is a wasted vote.
No, I think, no more taxes, no more federal government of any kind. Let's make it all local shit. I get a vote on every single proposition and new law. Fuck the fucking Congress. Fuck the Supreme Court. Let the people decide. That's democracy, right? Fuck taxes. Every single penny I earn, I'm keeping from now on. And fuck it. That's how it's gonna be. I decided. I'm starting my own country. Where I don't have to pay any more taxes.
Are you gonna have like a fence around your house, like a Family Guy? Start your own country in the middle of the U.S.?
I feel like after all this yelling and I'm sweating now because it's so hot, I think I'm about to vomit. So should we wrap up the episode and go back to sleep?
Yeah, probably.
Well, hey, anybody, if you got offended by any political position I gave out, I legitimately can't even remember what I just said because I'm just fucking out of it. So please know I don't give a shit about what you think. And post some comments encouraging me to get into a car accident, please. Biggs, do you have any goodbye messages for the people in our shortest episode yet?
Yeah, I guess see you guys probably next month after we're done being
You're not
sick.
coming back next week?
We're just gonna we'll start doing a monthly podcast now. It's time to go back to the good old cave.
You know, next time you're here, the election will be over, hopefully. So we can we'll have plenty to talk about, and our new God Emperor Biden taking over. That'd be fun.
True. When is that? The 3rd? Is it the 3rd?
The 3rd or the 4th, I think. I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah, around there. Should be good times.
We'll just live stream the polls. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
content.
I do remember the last election. I was living with Cobb, and it's a very special night when we stayed up all night watching the results come in, and then finally, like 2 a.m., it was announced that Trump won. Man, that was a hyped fucking night. The next day, I show up to my liberal arts college, and like everybody there is like a zombie of stress and despair. Like there's people, like professors are crying in the classroom and shit. Those 24 hours of Trump winning and the aftermath were probably some of the most joyous and hilarious of my entire life.
I still remember after he, it was announced that he won, and then all those people that were at Hillary's rally and she didn't even show up. She just went home. And they're like sobbing in the stands. That was pretty enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, that is great. And now look at me now, 4 years later, and I'm thinking, fuck Trump, let's get him out of there. What happened, Trump? You had my undying support. In the last 4 years, you fucked it up. 4 whole years, you did not do one thing that would make my life personally better. So you can suck my fucking dick. You had your chance, you lost. Let's give the oldest man to ever run for president a chance to fix it.
Yeah, the guy that's been in government for 47 years and has nearly nothing to show.
Hey man, they say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it is broke, fuck it, get a shittier one. Maybe it'll work.
48th year's the charm.
I'd be fine if they got a new president every 6 months, just so we can try everybody out and see who actually does good shit for me. And if they're not helping me, then get the fuck out.
Yeah, sadly, it's not going to happen very often where something that happens in Washington, D.C. is going to affect us.
It could. If Trump would stop being a fucking pansy fucking bitch, he could literally today sign an executive order and I'll have $1,200 extra in my mailbox. And then he would win the election because he just bribed every single American. But he's being a fucking pansy bitch fuck. Oh, the Democrats in the Senate won't let me. Yes, they will. It doesn't matter what they want. You are the president. You can do anything with the executive order thing. Just fucking sign it and give me my fucking money. You stupid fucking bitch. This is why you will not be president in 3 months. If you would have paid me, you'd have my vote. Since you refuse, you get nothing. You lose, sir. Good day.
You lose.
I bet when Biden's
more nugget
I
money.
bet as soon as Biden's in there, I'm gonna get $2,000 in the mail. That is proof that Biden literally will improve my personal life more than Trump ever did. Give me my fucking money.
Well, I guess we'll find out where everything lands next time.
Next time on Game Grumps.
on Game Grumps, yes.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.